how's the tour going? Is it hard going back? Because you could quite easily say, no, I'm just going to make movies. You don't need to go on the road, do you?
But I love it, and I couldn't do many gigs this year. I've just put a few in because I am back and forth to America. But I don't want to. It's like plate spinning. I don't want to lose any part of it. I like live stuff. I love doing the Flanimals books. I love movies. I like television. I haven't left television behind. We're doing a new series for American TV, which is the animation of our podcast. I love doing the podcast with
That's
Steve.
hugely popular, that, isn't it?
Yeah, we've had like 180 million downloads, and that's just 3 blokes in a room talking rubbish. It's money for old rope, this, isn't it? Yeah, no, I love all aspects of it. For me, it's the creative process. Yeah. It's not all the stuff around it. It's not the money and the fame. It's the fact that I can come up with things like that and get it made. I'm very excited about. I've got too much stuff in my head, I suppose. Most of it nonsense. but
it's there, buzzing. Do you ever sleep? I mean, you must go thinking...
sometimes I lay awake at night and I come up with an idea and yeah, I enjoy it. You see, it doesn't feel like work. Yeah. Because you enjoy it so much. You know, you two are the same. Yeah. If we didn't like it, we wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it.
We can't. You can't whinge, really. I do whinge.
I do.
So do you.
Yeah.
I've got a terrible back at the moment. I did it. Unbelievable.
Your dog's dead, Ricky.
Oh no, yeah, okay, yeah. I feel terrible now. A bad back doesn't really. Yeah.
No, not at all. Not at all. Listen, the movie business now. I believe you've got some rules that you have about appearing in films.
Well. Yeah,
advise us, maybe.
Well, the thing is, now I was always a lazy person. I've always been lazy. But now I'm in charge.
Lazy, you never stop.
I know, but if you're in charge, it's easier, isn't it? Yeah. Like, if there's a scene in a film and it says, you know, my character gets up and answers the door, you're up and down all day with all the different angles. So now I just change the line to come in. So now I don't have to.
The thing is, though, I've just done a TV series, and when I read that thing, I was on the floor laughing because you got it. It's so right, isn't it?
I know.
The first time you get up, there's a shadow.
But the first time I ever did a film, they said we'll pick you up at 6:30. I went, what am I, a farmer? Why do we have to start? They go, we need the light. I said, it's inside. Put up a lamp. What are you talking about? And they go, makeup. Makeup? I've never worn... No, just... It doesn't matter. This is it. So now I make sure I don't play characters with wigs. Doesn't matter who I play. If I played Genghis Khan, he'd have this haircut and this face. I'm not getting there an hour early. I'm such a little whinger.
Do you think you could get that for all of us? You know, could we all kind of...
Would it be our shop shooters, Ricky, please?
Let's play 3 Genghis Khans, but we just look like us. It's a fantasy. I think my ideal role would be like a spaceman, because you're just floating around and you don't have to go to the loo because you can do it in the suit. So it's perfect.
But you're right about this. Why do they have you up at the crack of dawn?
I don't know.
I did a sitcom and it was like 5:30 in the morning in Rayners Lane in a tiny little caravan, freezing, thinking this isn't showbiz.
You have to be everywhere too early.
I know. Well, I keep the hours right down when I film. When I'm directing a film, everyone's home by 5. Just have to work faster. You know what you want. You don't have to hang around. So, yeah.
Do you like doing it, though? Do you find... How do you find Hollywood? I mean, you know...
Just turn left at New York. No.
No, but when you get there, you know, because what they're all like over there in LA. They're not your cup of tea, are they?
I don't like LA as much as New York. Yeah. New York's a bit real. I've got a place in New York, and I really love it. I love London. I love New York. They're very similar. LA's a bit different. It's like you're in a waiting room to do something else. Like the people who work in lifts and bars, they've written more scripts than me. You know, everyone's in that industry. It's not like it's a real place. But, you know, it is where the work is, and, you know, I've worked there, I think, with The Simpsons and, you know, great shows like that come out of LA. So you do have to pass through it if you're in the industry, but it doesn't mean you have to have Botox and have your teeth done. No, no. Yeah, I do roles, you know, even if I lost weight, I'd have to wear padding because I play fat little losers in all my films, so...
What's Cemetery Junction about, the new film?
That's mine and Steve's first film we've written and directed, and that's...
And you're directing this as well?
Yeah, yeah, we've finished it, we're editing it now, and it's out in the spring, and that's set in England, that's set in the early 70s in England. It's, you know, about my memories of growing up in a small town, and... but it's not gritty and depressing, because I you know, grew up in a very poor estate, but you didn't feel sorry for yourself. It wasn't about that. Everyone... I never felt bad for myself. We were all in the same boat, and there was a nobility in poverty. My mum was always happy, and she was always cleaning the step and planting roses. It wasn't, you know, gate post missing. So it's about that, and it's about the excitement of that, it's sort of like, I don't know, our Saturday Night, Sunday Morning, or you know, Saturday Night Fever, or Rebel Without a Cause. It's a Hollywood does Reading.
I can't wait to see. No, but you're right there, because nobody I knew had a car when we grew up, so you didn't feel bad, because we were all in the same boat.
Exactly, yeah. I didn't have a bike till I was
11 when
42.
I got my bike. 42. Oh, dear, we've had a hard time. Right, look, we're going to show a clip now from your last movie. Ready for this? This
Lovely.
is The Invention of Lying. Let's have a look, please, Bert. Do you know what you look like on film, Ricky? I always think.
Go on, you're going to be nice.
I am going to be nice.
Go on.
A little Enid Blyton boy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know the illustrations?
Well, I'm actually wearing shorts, but you can't see it because I was at a restaurant table.
When's that out on DVD?
1st of February.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the UK, yeah.
Do you know when you're acting and directing, is it a nightmare? You know, because you're...
No, I don't...
So how do you do it? You look through the camera and go, right, do your bit.
Exactly, and, you know, it sort of comes as a package. If you write it as well, you sort of know what you want on screen, so it's sort of easier that I'm there. And the only reason I ever sort of directed in the first place and produced was to protect the writing.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing for me.
Absolutely.
That's the DNA of the piece. That's the thing that, you know, I'm proudest of as well. And everything else is just making sure it's done right, really. And when I say it's done right, I don't mean I'm the best director and producer and actor in the world. I mean, done as I want. Exactly, done as I wanted it. Because most of the things are from experience. You know, The Office, I worked in an office for 7 years. Extras, I was in that. I say everything comes from, you know, as a labour of love. So the fun for me is doing it my way, really.
Ricky, you got the Midas touch, kid, and I wish you all the best in the world.
Thank you very much.
Seriously. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's see it.
Cheers. Thank you.
Come on.
Thanks. Cheers.
Well, there's a reason for this now, but that's it for tonight. I'd like you please to raise the roof for my guest, for Delia Smith. Come on, let's hear you. For Ricky. Come on, let's hear it for Ricky. For Wendy, for Liana, and for Abigail. And I tell you why I'm doing this early now, because they're going to show a short montage of Buster's career, and I can't sit through it, to tell you the truth. So he was a massive part of my life, and, well, we just showed this anyway, I'm off. All right, see you tomorrow. Hello. Talking to you about Sunset Boulevard and Andrew Lloyd Webber. I'm sick of this dog. It's taking all my limelight. You're good. Don't stop barking at me.